So, welcome. So let's settle in to our practice here. You might like to have the eyes closed or half open. And bringing your attention into the body, allowing yourself some time to settle in. So giving the body permission, giving the mind permission to take its time. Often we can have such an urge or a desire for things to be a certain way, for us to come into the practice, to come into stillness, to be present now with a sort of urgency. So just noticing whether that's true for you now, maybe in previous practices. So we have an understanding that the mind wanders, that the limbic brain is scanning our environment all the time below our awareness, making decisions within fractions of milliseconds, all sort of beyond our control, below our awareness, below our consciousness. So sometimes, particularly if we've had a busy time before we sit, or there's something very pressing, needs our attention in our life, and it can feel like the mind is wanting to attend to that, or to all the other things, or maybe something important coming up. So the first thing we can do in our practice is to have an understanding that this is what's happening, and in a way bring understanding, bring compassion and forgiveness to us as a human being. So my invitation to you from now is to place a hand somewhere on the body. It could be on the chest near the heart space, maybe on the belly. It could be on your arm or holding a hand. Maybe even you want to give yourself a gentle squeeze with a little self-hug. Whatever feels right for you. Whatever feels comforting. And once you've chosen that place, is to bring your attention to the connection from the hand to the body. or hands to the body. And it may be that you bring a gentle sort of rubbing or a gentle squeeze, or just apply a tiny little more pressure so you can really feel that connection. And it may be that we purely sit with the sensation to begin with, feeling any warmth or comfort, reassurance. And the use of this touch or connection, that support, is able to bring some reassurance to our nervous system. So this kind of connection, this movement, is communicating with the oldest part of the brain, communicating with the brain stem, the limbic brain. That in this moment, all is okay, all is well. Or it's as okay as it can be. I'm okay in this moment. And just for a moment we can have a sense of ourselves, of our whatever we find tricky, whatever we find challenging. And just offering ourselves some words. I see you. I see you. I see you. This is a way of acknowledgement, recognition, acceptance. Followed with, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. And this is our compassion, our understanding and kindness and care. And then letting go of any words or images for the moment. Perhaps relaxing, releasing the hands back into your lap, and just taking a moment to bring your attention into your body, taking a moment to attend to your posture so that we can kind of embody the sense of our wisest, most compassionate self. And it may be really tuning in to feeling the feet on the ground and feeling the steadiness of the earth beneath us. Feeling your seat in the chair. Softening the muscles here, feeling the weight of the body being supported. And then the upper body growing tall, broadening across the chest, widening those shoulders as they relax back and down. You might do a gentle, just lifting of the sternum to help that happen. Really letting the arms hang from those shoulder joints. And how the hands rest comfortably and easily, nice and close to the body on the lap. And then checking in with that sense of balancing in the upper body. Just checking in that we're not leaning too far forward, too far back, or off to the side, but that we're somewhere in the center point. And then you might like to choose an anchor point to rest your attention in. So this can be your choice. It could be your breath, it could be a part of the body, like the hands or the feet. It could be the whole body. It could be sounds. Or you could rest in open awareness. So finding what works for you. Would it support you more in this moment to just focus on the breath? Or would it be something else? So just finding that point for you. And then paying a kind, gentle attention to that sensation or that sound or that experience. And this time, each time the mind wanders, or you notice you've become lost in the story, or something comes up, a challenge, a difficulty, this time the invitation is to respond, I see you, I forgive you. I see you, I forgive you. And then returning to resting your attention in this present moment on your chosen anchor point. Each time the mind wanders, I see you, I forgive you. And coming back to resting in presence. And wherever your attention is, I see you, I forgive you. And collectively, let's bring our attention to noticing the movement of the breath in the belly. And then we'll notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. And then taking your time as we transition from the practice back to this collective space. You might open your eyes when you feel ready, taking in your surroundings. Perhaps bringing some gentle movement to the body. Thank you all. Thank you for your practice.